Hi Eve, today's book is Sometimes I Like to Curl Up in a Ball. It's about a wombat. Now wombats are Australian animals. I know you're living in Africa at the moment where they have lions and giraffes and zebras and elephants. But one of these days you'll come back to live in Australia, and a wombat is a very special Australian animal. Okay, so sometimes I like to curl up in a ball. Very happy wombat, isn't he? So, sometimes I like to curl up in a ball so no one can see me because I'm so small. So he's curled himself round in the shape of a ball and no one can see him. The rabbit can't see him. The turtle can't see him. The little mousie has climbed up on the stalk and can't see him. I think this little beetle can see him. What do you think? I think the two of them are looking at each other, but nobody else can see him. He's hiding under all the leaves. He's so small. Sometimes I like to jump as high as I can to see how much noise I can make when I land. Boom! So he's jumping as high as the grasshopper, and then he goes boom in the ground. And the worm and the mole say, oh, that's a lot of noise. Sometimes I like to scream ever so loud. Not that I'm cross, I just like how it sounds. So he's screaming, ah! And everybody's going, what a noise. There's the butterfly being blown away, and this bug, and this fly, perhaps, all blown away. Sometimes I like to just walk round and round with the pigeons. I pigeon step, till I fall down. And he's laughing. They're all laughing. At the beach. Now, I think we'll have to turn it this way. Sometimes I like to stand still as a tree, holding onto a branch, standing next to the tree, very still, and watch everyone rush around me. So he's standing still as a tree, or she, I don't know, and there's a koala, and there's a rabbit, and there's a frog, and there's a mole, and there's a mousie, there's a turtle, and there's a centipede, there's a butterfly, and they're all rushing around and around and around him, or her. Oh, and there's a kookaburra up in the tree. Sometimes I like to poke out my tongue or pull funny faces. Now that can be fun. That is a very funny face, isn't it? Pushing up his nose, pulling his eyes, pulling his ears. Sometimes I like to get in a real mess with mud on my feet and my hands and my chest. He's put his paw on the back of that rabbit who's getting a carrot, and the rabbit doesn't know. It's a bit naughty. Oh, it was the frog. You think it was the frog? Yeah, I think it was the frog who did that, because his paws are pretty big. Sometimes I like to run ever so fast. I sometimes come first, but I sometimes come last. But when the day ends and the sun starts to fall, then I do what I do best of all. I find somewhere soft, somewhere cosy and small. He's running, saying goodbye to his friends, and running up the slope to a hole in the tree where I think that's his mum or her mum. And that's where I like to curl up in a ball. Look at the cuddle. Look how the mummy is giving her baby the most wonderful cuddle, and they're falling asleep. Those two wombats. So, the wombat who sometimes likes to curl up in a ball.